What's going on, everyone? So glad to have you here for me today, and today we are working out with a special guest. This is Big John, guys, and we are starting with the chest flies, and we're doing this because he feels that this is one of the best ways to engage the muscle fibers within the chest, and he also feels that it allows him to stretch and also start working the rotator cuff and shoulders before we start benching. So right here we are inclining, and just to let you know a little more about John, he's actually getting on his way to compete. So right now he is training, to get on stage and be number one. So I'm honored to be able to work out with him. So we're starting off with the incline, and right there, guys, we are jumping off to 2 plates. So like I said, John is competing and he is extremely strong. He's extremely dedicated. He goes to the gym twice a day, and that's why he's so powerful, because he puts in the work. And right here, guys, I am doing 2 plates, but guess what? I have a spot, because I was unaware if I was going to be able to do this on my own. So, ego aside all the time, I'd rather my safety be first. And you saw me there gasping for air because it was that heavy. And as you see with John, he takes his time and he makes sure that he feels every rep. And guess what? He went for 3 plates. As you see, he's getting his mind right and he's taking his time, bringing the bar down slowly, going for reps. And right here, guys, his range of motion isn't all that great. Okay, and I understand that, but the good thing is he's building up that strength, so later on he can come and he can tackle that heavier weight. So now we're just going on to flat bench dumbbell presses, right? So we wanted to switch it up. We went from the barbell work to now to the dumbbell. And like I said, with all my videos, we always do compound movements first, then we go on for fatiguing. So he was doing 100 pounds, guys, and I started off with 85 pounds. Again, I'm not there to compete with anybody but myself. I just want to make sure that I am increasing in weight as I move forward, but I am not trying to match anybody. And guess what, guys? He jumped 20 pounds up to 120 pounds. That's how strong he is. And like I said, guys, he's always controlling the weight, and that's why he goes that heavy. Next, guys, I went up to about 90 pounds, and this was the first time that I ever got this heavy. I never went to 90 pounds. I would usually, cap out at 70 pounds. But when you have people doing 135 pounds next to you, you tend to want to increase the weight. And that's why I really love working out with people who are stronger than me, who are really dedicated, because what happens is, in turn, I get motivated and I get a sense of urgency, a sense of, accomplishment just by working alongside of them. And that motivation, that energy, guys, it does rub off against you. That's why I don't like to, work out with people who aren't as serious or as dedicated. Always work out with people who are much more dedicated than you are. And right now, guys, we are doing the chest busters. You want to make sure that you are holding the dumbbells at a certain angle, right? As you see that we have them here, and you want to take your time on the negative and you want to shoot back up. But as you see here, guys, I just went crazy. I made sure to keep a nice constant fluid movement, because I knew if I was to slow down, I was going to drop the weight. That's how fatigued my chest was at the moment. And right here, this is sort of like a hybrid between incline dumbbell press and some chest flies, because we are stretching our shoulders out a bit more than usual. And that was just great because we wanted to, fatigue the upper region of our chest. And the last thing we did with resistance was some chest flies. This is one of my favorite things in the world to do, but it's so hard because it's hard to get this whole machine to yourself, because somebody's always using one side to do tricep extensions. And I feel this brought everything we did together, guys, and it was just a beautiful movement. And right here, guys, you see we are finishing off with calisthenics. You guys who have been longtime subscribers know I am a huge fan of calisthenics, and I feel it's the best and only way to really fatigue your muscle group. But other than that, guys, remember, stay motivated and make sure to be as big as an elephant. Take care.